Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to watch Hori 3 epic performance, fellas. It is played by the Donner Bude 99. We'll see what this gentleman can do. I know it's going to be good. You know that it is going to be good. But now let's see how this tank is looking like overall. The tank is 4 stars in the index page, although community is rating this tank closer to the 5 stars. The main reason why it is not 5 stars over there is because I haven't marked the tank yet and I do not know exactly how this tank is looking like, but I know that this vehicle is loved by community quite a bit, right? A lot of folks from community love this vehicle with all their hearts, and they are capable of making a very good score with this vehicle because it is hybrid between the tank destroyer and heavy tank destroyer whenever you can make pressure. Let's see how our hero of the day is going to play with it and how is he going to make the tank work, because you know that and I know that this is going to be absolutely glorious. Skill, I have a question. Have you checked the replay of the guy? No. This is the very first time whenever I am looking at it, because I want to make it as entertaining as possible for myself and for you as well, right? So, what is happening and what is Hori 3? Hori is a hybrid between the tank destroyer and heavy tank destroyer. You can play two ways with this tank. You can be a sniper schnitzel, or you can make pressure. If you are sniping, you can go here, you can go here. You can get plenty of the use. Or alternatively, as this gentleman is doing, you can make pressure like this. Now the question is, what is he going to do? Is he going to stop over there, or is he going to make a hardcore pressure like this? This is the question. And yeah, it looks like the guy is making pressure. Okay, this is going to be interesting thing to see. Aggressive play with a tank destroyer. I like it, fellas. So what should happen? He should take this bush in front of him and he should start farming every and each heavy tank who is making a hardcore pressure for him. Now, what I said about this tank, fellas, I really want to highlight that this tank can take a bit of the beating and it's not so simple to penetrate this tank, as you can see. The guy is trying to stay hold down to the best of his abilities and he is slapping this mother trucker like there is no tomorrow. Meanwhile, straight penetration into the shoulder of the IS-7. Not much what this gentleman can do. He can only accept it and he can say, okay, better luck next time. So far, perfection. Very nice. And not a big surprise. Also, I must admit, it is always nice to see the tank destroyers playing super aggressively and making sure that they are going to beat the living crap out of everyone. What we figured out that 50 TP is sniping from the back as well, so this is straight up farm. Fellas, please memorize this position where this gentleman is playing in. What do I mean by saying this is, from this position, you can get plenty of the use for yourself. Trust me. If you are playing, obviously don't play here with Grille, because that would be a mistake. But if you have a tank that has a good turret armor, or alternatively if you have the tank like Hori that has a strong superstructure, you can show the dominance to this level like there is no tomorrow. And this is pretty much perfection. This is pretty much perfect. There is nothing to add into all of this apart. This is the most beautiful farm ever. 3.7 thousand damage in the first couple of minutes of the game. That is amazing. That is beautiful. And this is perfection how to play with this tank aggressively, right? And as you can see, no one is penetrating this tank straight into the face, which is quite a weird stuff. But I must admit, there is one thing what this he knows that he can penetrate cheeks. Yeah, this guy is good. I have a feeling this guy is good. Before we are going to continue this, what I want to highlight that this tank has quite a bit of armor, especially whenever you are using your gun depression. Knight, you have 300 millimeters of armor straight up and kind of bouncy angles overall. Obviously, if you met someone with a huge penetration, you are going to get penetrated in the face. But overall, tanks like E75, they would definitely struggle to beat the living crap out of you for obvious reasons. Okay, good. Very, very, very good. Why I don't have games like this? Fellas, you know what? Can I complain a bit? Why I don't have games like this? I want to have a tourist like this who are just simply playing in front of me and saying, my man, it's about the time to slap me like there is no tomorrow. That would be very much appreciated. Oh, he noticed Ude sniping from the back. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have the angle. That is okay. So far, so good. Everything looks fine, and he's even brave enough to take the bush. My man, pot on the tank, minus 670 straight into the face. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very, very nice. So far, fellas, the easiest 5,600 damage ever, if you would ask me, right? But you cannot say that the guy doesn't play well. Guy knows exactly what he is doing, he's making a good decision here, and he is doing a bloody good job. Now he's aiming for, he's trying to have a perfect angle here, and he's considering he wants to risk it or not. He's waiting until... He doesn't wait for anything. He's just slapping this guy in the face. Beautiful. Honestly, kudos for Hori player for what he is doing here. Now, the hard part is coming, at least that's what I would say. He needs to make a decision, does he want to make pressure or not really. He's risking for the biscuit, he's slapping Mr. Tortoise straight into the face, and he's penetrating him without bigger problems whatsoever. This is definitely a benefit whenever you are playing with a tank destroyer with a lot of penetration, right? That's for sure. And fella, 7,000 damage, not a single hit point lost. Okay. 50 HP loss, sorry, someone shot him with a high explosives. Nevertheless, that's very, very nice. That is very nice. If I would be in his spot, I would consider making a bit of pressure, although patience can work very, very well. Is he going for a blind shot? Is he? Are you going for a blind shot? We know that someone is sitting over there. We are very, very well aware of that. We saw the trees fallen here and whatnot, but apparently no blind shots from this gentleman's side. You know what? I'm taking my words back. He's not as good as I thought he is. Obviously, I'm joking. Sometimes it's not worth to give your position away for a blind shot, and plus on top of that, probably there is either Udes or either Tortoise sitting over there. E75 is speaking again. That's completely fine. This is completely alright. How about this 50-60p? Or 50 TP. Beautiful. Another 600 in the face. This is a farm, fellas. This is a bad dream. This is what tank destroyer would dream of before clicking into the game. I hope I'm going to have the enemies that are going to make a hardcore pressure for me. I hope that the enemy team won't penetrate me, and I hope that I am going to get the maximum use of all of this. This is how it feels like. Also, I have a feeling, fellas, that the time is coming for us to pretty much mark this tank as well, because I must admit I haven't marked this vehicle yet, and I definitely should consider that. Oh, that is brave. He knows that there is a gentleman in front of him. He's ignoring him. Oh, that's brave. Okay, this is very, very brave situation, fellas. That is very, very brave. Anyways, what is happening? Our hero of the day, he's making a hardcore pressure for this E75. He is slapping the living crap out of him. That is understandable and that is fair. Meanwhile, Udes is slapping him back for obvious reasons, because he can. Meanwhile, our hero of the day got himself into the deep shithole, and I think he definitely understands that, and he is saying, you know what, this is a mistake. I'm alone against 3 folks. I am going to type help in the chat, and I am trying to get the living crap out of here because it is not going to be worth it, or it's not going to be good. Also, I just noticed one thing, that this gentleman is trying to complete the Tank Destroyer 8 mission, if I'm not mistaken, right? Which is cost 5 times more damage than you have hit points. And folks, to complete this mission, just a pro tip, play with a tier 6. It's going to be so much easier than to do that in the tier 10. Because I can promise you that there is a bigger chance that you will do the 3,000 or 3,500 with tier 6 than 10,000 in the tier 10. But hey, that's only me. A good escape from this situation. It's absolutely glorious, very, very nice, and very beautiful, fellas. I definitely cannot complain about this, or I cannot say absolutely anything bad in this situation. Now, I guess what will happen, he will knock this tree down, and he is going to wait until enemies will come here, literally in this position. Fellas, I'm reading this gentleman as a book. How about that? Not as a booklet, but as a book. Very, very nice. I would do probably the same thing to defend this side. This is very, very solid performance, and this is very, very nice game. Now, obviously, what he needs to see for a full happiness is enemies making a hardcore pressure and just saying, yeehaw! We can go in front and we can slap the living crap out of everyone that we are going to meet in their base. Well, this is what is happening in enemy head, right? Will Tortoise speak? It doesn't look like he's going to peek here. So that means he should peek to the left side. My bet is that Mr. Tortoise will peek on the left side. This is my prediction. Or maybe he will go up like this. Could be also a possibility, right? Let's see. Let's wait. 50 TP. Is it ideal shot? Nope. I am definitely wrong. I am definitely wrong, fellas. That's on me. Not much what I can change there. It's okay. That was a missed opportunity to slap the tortoise, by the way. That was missed opportunity. But you know what? I think it is going to be fine nevertheless. No? Ooh, there's a high explosives. Nah, standard. You can also see that the gentleman is loading the ammunition depending on which tank is he going to meet. I would probably risk it for the biscuit and I would go for a high explosives for this Udes, but that is only me, and that's, you know, me being special, let's say like that. Nevertheless, good shot, and he is sitting on the 8,000 damage. Okay, let's make it 9,400 damage. So far, perfect, apart one bad play that he made a decision to be aggressive, right? That was the worst part of all of this. Oh, he is escaping from this position. That is quite an interesting one. Is he going to check the bridge for a tortoise, or what is he going to do? That's an interesting one. He's supporting the other side, apparently. No. He's checking the bridge, gold on just for this tortoise. Very, very beautiful decision, and tortoise being slapped in the face. Beautiful. Now he is begging for a help from the Mr. Waffle and Concept, and he's considering does he want to trade or not, and he wants to trade for sure. I can see the greediness in his eyes already. 10,700 damage, that's absolutely glorious, and this is absolutely amazing. And now if I would be him, I would probably go for Udes or 50 TP for obvious reasons, because the tortoise doesn't have the hit points anymore. So skill, you are saying you are a greedy damage ho? Absolutely. And I have a feeling that this gentleman is greedy damage ho as well. I have a feeling of that. High explosive on perfection. He's eliminating the 50 TP like there is no tomorrow, although he is being lucky that 50 TP doesn't penetrate him. But you know what? That is okay and that is fine. The question is, can he win this game? He definitely can go and flank the tortoise at this point and Udes. Is he going to be brave enough to do that? Absolutely. Yes, definitely he is going for it. If I need to guess, fellas, I think this guy is very, very good, and I think this guy could be be definitely a fluffy super unicorn where his performance goes, right? But maybe it's only me. I do not know. Meanwhile, beautiful. Hey, 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 hey! Wow, that was unfortunate. That was so close to throw this. Oh my bananas, that was way too close for my weak heart. But hey, it's okay, everything is completely fine. The Mr. Tortoise is looking towards him. It doesn't really change anything because Baza will peek. Oh, he's going for Tortoise? Obviously, he needs to get involved as well in order to win this game. I wonder what Waffle is doing. I actually wonder what Mr. Waffle is doing in this situation. No, Mr. Waffle, he's looking towards the BR, I assume. Wow, that is very, very crazy. Meanwhile, Baza messed it up. Nice. Very, very beautiful and very, very good. Now Jack Pizda is just making a maximum pressure here. And I have a feeling that our hero of the day, he wants this Jack Pizda to make a hardcore pressure. Because he can definitely slap him straight into the superstructure. And what a lucky high roll through the superstructure. That's absolutely glorious, fellas. This is absolutely glorious. I wonder what this Waffle did in this game, because it feels like this Waffle is literally AFK. He doesn't do absolutely anything in this game, but maybe that's only me, right? Meanwhile, beautiful game, perfectly played. There is nothing what we can say about that, and solid 12,000 damage as well. But let's see the score. And you know what? 12,200 damage, 7 kills, solid ace wanker, right? Pretty much perfect. And Waffle, maybe he was AFK in the end over there, because to do 1,000 whenever enemies are going in front like crazy mother truckers, that is pretty low. Anyways, epic performance, 23 shots fired, 23 direct hits, 20 penetrations, 12,000 damage, very, very impressive. Plenty of the damage blocked, and in the same time, our hero of the day is losing 4,000 credits because of quite a bit of the gold spam. Absolutely nuts of the game, and this is perfection. This is honestly perfection, because once again, you have couple of choices whenever you play tanks like this. You can be passive or you can be aggressive, and that was bloody aggressive play. Kudos to the hero of the day, Donner Bude. Thank you very much for uploading that to the VOD replays. And fellas, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Thank you very much for watching, and see you very, very soon. Skills out for today. Peace.